Pride and Prejudice, Chapter 1.
It's a truth universally acknowledged that a single man with a good fortune must be in want of a wife, no matter how little is known of such a man's feelings when he first arrives in a neighborhood. This truth is so firmly fixed in the minds of the local families that he is considered the rightful property of one or another of their daughters.
My dear Mr. Bennet, have you heard? Netherfield Park is finally let.
I had not.
But it is. Mrs. Long has just been here and she told me everything.
Mr. Bennet said nothing.
Don't you want to know who has taken it?
You want to tell me, and I don't object to hearing it.
This was invitation enough.
Well then, Mrs. Long says Netherfield is taken by a young man of large fortune from the north of England. He came down on Monday in a chaise, and for to see the place. Liked it so much that he agreed with Mr. Morris immediately. He'll take possession before Michaelmas, and some of his servants will be in the house by the end of next week.
What is his name?
Bingley.
Is he married or single?
Oh, single to be sure. A single man of large fortune, 4,000 or 5,000 a year. What a fine thing for our girls.
How so? How can it affect them?
My dear Mr. Bennet, how can you be so tiresome? You must know I'm thinking of his marrying one of them.
Is that his design in settling here?
Design? Nonsense, how can you talk so? But it is very likely he may fall in love with one of them, and therefore you must visit him as soon as he comes.
I see no reason for that. You and the girls may go, or you may send them by themselves, which might be even better. For as you are as handsome as any of them, Mr. Bingley might like you best of the party.
My dear, you flatter me. I certainly had my share of beauty, but I don't pretend to be anything extraordinary now. When a woman has 5 grown-up daughters, she ought to give up thinking of her own beauty.
In such cases, a woman doesn't often have much beauty to think of.
But, my dear, you really must go and see Mr. Bingley when he comes into the neighborhood.
That's more than I promise, I can assure you.
But consider your daughters. Only think what an establishment it would be for one of them. Sir William and Lady Lucas are determined to go merely on that account. For in general, you know, they never visit newcomers. Indeed, you must go, for it will be impossible for us to visit him if you do not.
You are over-scrupulous, surely. I dare say, Mr. Bingley will be very glad to see you, and I will send a few lines by you to assure him of my hearty consent to his marrying whichever of the girls he chooses, though I must put in a good word for my little Lizzy.
I desire you will do no such thing. Lizzy is not a bit better than the others, and I'm sure she's not half so handsome as Jane, nor half so good-humoured as Lydia. But you are always giving her the preference.
None of them have much to recommend them. They are all silly and ignorant like other girls, but Lizzy has a bit more quickness than her sisters.
Mr. Bennet, how can you abuse your own children so? You take delight in vexing me. You have no compassion on my poor nerves.
You mistake me, my dear. I have a high respect for your nerves. They are my old friends. I've heard you mention them with consideration these 20 years at least.
You do not know what I suffer?
I hope you'll get over it and live to see many young men of 4,000 a year come into the neighborhood.
It will be no use to us if 20 such should come, since you will not visit them.
Depend upon it, my dear, that when there are 20, I will visit them all.
Mr. Bennet was such an odd mixture of quick parts, sarcastic humor, reserve, and caprice that 23 years were not enough for his wife to understand his character. Her mind was easier to read. She was a woman of limited understanding, little information, and uncertain temper. When she was displeased, she fancied herself nervous. The business of her life was to get her daughters married. Its solace was visiting and news